Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University of Manchester, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the School of Social Sciences graduation ceremony in the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall. In particular, I would like to welcome your families and friends who are sharing this special occasion with you. I know the immense sense of pride that your family members must feel as they see you graduate. I am sure that all of you graduating today will recognize the huge role that your family and friends have played in your success. It's not only the financial investment that they have made, but the support that I'm sure that you will have received when you thought that you would never complete your degree, the late night calls, the constant encouragement, the shoulder to cry on. It is therefore right that we as the university also acknowledge the role that you, our guests today, have played in the success of your friends and family members. We honor you because the students that are graduating today are doing so because of the dedication and investment of others like you. Even though many of you are leaving, this will remain your institution. We will refer to the university community as alma mater because this is where we hope that you have developed your sense of humanity and where you have become a part of a community. You have become who you are because of your community. So we hope that graduating does not end our relationship with you. At the end of the ceremony, you will join a new community of more than 220,000 University of Manchester graduates living and working across the globe. Networks such as this become even more important at times like this, so make a special effort to join and play an active part. The Alumni Association will help you to remain in contact with the university and with each other through reunions, networking opportunities, the alumni magazine, and the internet. You are the first group of graduates since 2004, when we created the new University of Manchester, who have been able to enjoy the campus as we had envisaged it, and not as a building site. It's been a pleasure to see students making full use of our new state-of-the-art facilities and the public spaces. Even I am the beneficiary of custom-built bicycle parking. Sometimes it seems that we are trapped in a microcosm of tranquility. The term ivory tower comes to mind, sheltered from the dramatic changes that are taking place around us. I am sure that all of you feel that we face an uncertain future, but let us put this into perspective. As graduates from the School of Social Sciences in the University of Manchester, you are in an extremely privileged position, and your achievement in completing your qualification should not be underestimated. The 2008 research assessment exercise confirmed that the School of Social Sciences is in the top 3 in the country, alongside Oxford and the London School of Economics. Sociology was deemed to be the number 1 in the country, whilst economics has leapt into the top 10 of academic departments in the UK. In other words, Manchester is one of the best places nationally and internationally to get a degree in the social sciences. However, without wanting to diminish the achievements of you and your colleagues and teachers, I want you to reflect on some things closer to home. You are privileged to have studied in Manchester, and with that privilege comes responsibility. Consider first the fact that in our society today, of the 600,000 students who reach 16 each year, more than 300,000 fail to get 5 GCSEs at grades A to C. Most of those who fail to achieve those grades come from the lowest social groups. When it comes to preparation for entry to higher education institutions, only 0.2% of pupils on free school meals, just 176 children achieved 3 grade A's at advanced level out of a total of nearly 30,000 learners. The fact remains that despite numerous government initiatives, only 40% of young people in this country have the opportunity to study at university. At a research-intensive university like Manchester, the number of students from lower socioeconomic groups remains pitifully small. So let's put the uncertainty into perspective. In June last year, I traveled to Uganda to interview students who were being sponsored by our alumni to come and study in Manchester. It is part of our program of equity and merit scholarships, where we hope to give the brightest students from countries where they do not have the opportunity or the resources to benefit from a Manchester education. Some of the stories of the students we were helping were heartbreaking, but each one of them realized the life-transforming impact of the educational opportunities that they were being offered, not just for themselves and their families, but for their country. It is a small program. We only have the resources to support 20 students. Over 1,000 applied, all of them highly intelligent and quite capable of being able to qualify to study at this university. They know what the famous Black American intellectual W.E.B. Du Bois observed in 1903, that education and work are the levers to lift up a people. So you are privileged because you have been given an opportunity which most young people have been denied. So let's put the uncertainty into perspective. You may be graduating with a sense of foreboding. Outside the hall, the news is very worrying. We are in the midst of a recession which is already being described as the worst since the Second World War. If we think that things are going to be bad for us, imagine what it will mean for millions in the developing world. I feel a sense of outrage when I read headlines that tell us that nearly 1 billion people in the world will suffer from hunger as a result of this man-made recession. We are facing not just an economic crisis, but a moral one. What was the legitimacy of a system that pursued economic growth for its own sake, willfully disregarding the damage that it was doing? Inequalities between those at the top of our society and those at the bottom are the greatest that there have been for over 100 years. Working as a physician in inner-city Manchester, I find it unacceptable that in this, the 4th richest country in the world, a man born in Rusholme has a life expectancy of 10 years less than a man born in a wealthier part of the city. And yet we read headlines that tell us how the bonus culture is back in the city, coexisting with headlines of the worst graduate employment environment for decades. Our environment, our communities, our values were cast aside in the pursuit of growth that can now be seen as completely hollow. But the outrage that we should all justifiably feel should be redirected into a constructive forging of a new politics and a reordering of economic priorities. It is the graduates of universities like Manchester that have the potential to ask the questions and seek explanations of how we arrived in these turbulent times and how we can transform them. If we can boast about the School of Social Sciences being one of the best in the country, then the boast is hollow unless we can say that our graduates will have the skills and knowledge to turn this crisis into the opportunity for the transformation of society that it should herald. And you have the tools to do it. Just pause to think of the power of the internet and how it can be used as a force for social change. As a student activist, in order to contact 200 students to discuss an issue of importance, we had to have 10 people knocking on doors for nearly a week. Most of you could now do it through your Facebook sites in a matter of hours. So let's put the uncertainty into perspective. Knowledge, and people with knowledge are critical to addressing the challenges that face us. This is what we do as a university. This is who we are. We produce knowledge and disseminate it. We teach our students as we share the fruits of our research. But all of my colleagues and researchers, as teachers and researchers, will tell you that we teach for a purpose, to contribute what we can to a better, more humane, more intelligible world. Some of us will do this through a devotion to improving human health or investigating climate change. Others by considering how law and policy can advance justice, or by finding new meaning in timeless texts or great work of art. Still others by analyzing economic upheavals and devising means to address them. All of us share an opportunity to demonstrate, through the imaginative pursuit of knowledge, why our universities embody society's most enduring investment in the future. Let me give you an example of this through recounting some of the history of this institution and some key figures from the past. Our founder, John Owens, created an institution which, as its founding principle, set out to admit students without respect to place of birth, without distinction of rank or condition in society, and without having to submit to any test of religious affiliation. This at a time when many universities required a pledge of allegiance to the Protestant Church of England before admitting students. And we continue to maintain that principle through the largest and most extensive financial aid program of any higher education institution in this country, setting aside last year £5.7 million for the provision of bursaries and scholarships for home undergraduate students from traditionally underrepresented sections of society, with nearly 3,500 students receiving one of our awards, fulfilling our founders' commitments to admit students without distinction of rank or condition in society. Look and learn from the example of some of your predecessors. Christabel Pankhurst, the first woman to study law at Manchester, graduating in 1906, and who went on to use her legal skills to defend herself and many suffragettes in the campaign for equal rights for women. Irene Khan, who is currently the General Secretary of Amnesty International, a graduate of the same law school, and who is leading the fight for women's human rights in the developing world. Irene told me how Manchester University gave her a fantastic start in life, with a first-class education and an opportunity to engage in social issues of that time. She said that it's important that we project the image of Manchester as a university that builds leadership of young people through social conscience, as well as academic and personal skills. In the arts, there are people like Mira Sayal, who graduated in 1983, and whose innovative and radical work in television, film, and the arts. Gosh, I lost some of my pages here. Her work was incredible because she was able to develop her professionalism and her ideas about multiculturalism, and she used that as an example. So you really have a huge task in front of you. You are graduating with an amount of privilege, but a huge sense of responsibility. And I think that you mustn't ignore that responsibility. I know things are bad outside, but the privilege you've been given, the education you've been learned to transform societies can be used to great effect. And you have to think about doing things not just for yourself, but for the wider community. And that is, I suppose, my plea to you, that don't just think about improving yourselves. Use your education to improve others, to improve society. Because in the end, that is what the education that we have sought to give you. That is what we want you to take away from your years at Manchester. Use your skills and your knowledge to improve the lot of others. I hope you have a very good day today, and I look forward to seeing you all receive your degrees. Thank you.
Vice President, it is with great pleasure that on behalf of the Senate of this university, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economic and Social Studies with honours. Paul Cairns. Charles Darby. Fang Yuan Dong. Benjamin Samuel Fine. Emma Gunter. Zulfikar Ali Khan. Sizwani Binti Abd Manaf. Mirza Solman Ahmed. Muntaha Ashraf. Waleed Asif. Noella Bayaraza. Kevin Brown. Miriam Butt. Joanne Mei Zhuen Chan. Bhuvanway Chatrath. Raymond Francis Chung. Jing Kun Chin. Yek Liang Chong. Sin Yi Chu. Jonathan Clapham. Jude Randy Comatant. Amarinda Dillon. Yi Dong. Kiao Dong. Ashfaq Ali Duzmo Hamoud. Nicholas Eliades. Iana Fitty. Anshul Gandhi. Adam Goldstein. Minna Gong. And also with honours, Catherine Louise Allen. Jennifer Louise Anstis. Keely Bailey. Vicky Sylvie Bell. Lucius Bayer. Vanessa Teresa Bijou. Nadine Michelle Boniface. Katie Carol Broadhurst. Thomas Mark Buckley.
Well done, Thomas. Congratulations.
Nicholas Julian Setu. Si Chen. Chun Ho Chung.
Well done, congratulations.
Claudia Darbinova.
Well done, congratulations.
Bethany Davison.
Well done, congratulations.
Samuel Alexander Dean.
Well done, Samuel. Congratulations.
Georgiana Anuoluwapu Duggan.
Well done, congratulations.
Bada Mezen Fadil.
Well done, Bada. Congratulations.
Nadia Giorgio.
Well done, Nadia. Congratulations.
James Hartley Gray.
Well done, Joe. Congratulations.
Georgina Sophia Marie Green.
Well done, congratulations.
Chinwe Ugachi Greg Egu.
Well done, Chinwe. Congratulations.
Noman Ashraf.
Well done, Noman. Congratulations.
Michael Clark.
Well done, Michael. Congratulations.
Jindvil Damvravet.
Well done, congratulations.
Moran Berger.
Well done, congratulations.
Ewan Timothy Booth.
Well done, Ewan. Congratulations.
Claire Louise Dean.
Well done, congratulations.
Dana Burville.
Well done, Dana. Congratulations.
Bing Du.
Well done, Dana. Congratulations.
Kishan Galiara.
Well done, Kishan.
Ruth Elizabeth Brindle.
Well done, Ruth. Congratulations.
Samir Gulati.
Well done, Samir. Congratulations.
Rebecca Gissing Sims.
Well done, Rebecca. Congratulations.
William Thomas Green.
Well done, William. Congratulations.
Danny Arkson.
Well done, Danny. Congratulations.
Andreas Agapiou.
Well done, Andreas. Congratulations.
Nasser Al Rama.
Well done, Nasser. Congratulations.
Ahmed Ali Al Shamsi.
Well done, Ahmed. Congratulations.
David Ross Allen.
Well done, David. Congratulations.
Alexius Andreadis.
Well done.
Oluwaseun Bakar.
Well done.
Fiona Bateman.
Well done, Congratulations.
John Lawrence Beasley.
Well done, Congratulations.
Abdulaziz Beljaj.
Well done, Congratulations.
Sarah Victoria Charlotte Burney. Adam Joseph Buscucci.
Well done,
Nick Breeze.
Well done, congratulations.
Gemma Elizabeth Browning.
Well done,
Jack William Edward Busco.
Well done, Jack. Congratulations. Yeah.
Jonathan Bugasia.
Well done, Jack. Congratulations.
Nicholas David Case.
Well done, Nicholas. Good one.
Ian Andrew Chadwick. Si Shung Chu. Hansio Chun.
Well done, Jack.
Mark Andrew Coggan.
Well done, Mark. Congratulations.
Philip Coleman.
Well done, Jack. Congratulations.
Alexander Simon Cribbs. Zhuming Dai.
Well done, Jim. Congratulations.
Sana Fatima Firdaus Dawood.
Well done, Sarah. Congratulations.
Alexandra Jane Kira Digby.
Well done, Alexander. Congratulations.
Harriet Laura Dyson.
Well done, Harry. Congratulations.
Colin David Edwards.
Well done, Sarah. Congratulations.
Tom Ellenson.
Well done, Tom. Congratulations.
Gary Fairclough.
Well done, Gary. Congratulations.
Andrew Fennick.
Well done, Andrew. Congratulations.
Dominic Tiang Peng Fu.
Well done, Dominic. Congratulations.
Dongze Fu.
Well done, Dominic. Congratulations.
Guo Gan. Edward Grimley.
Well done. Congratulations.
Xing Hei Choi.
Well done, Tom. Congratulations.
And also with honours, Hassan Abdel Halim.
Well done, Hassan. Congratulations.
Jack Adamson.
Well done, Jack. Congratulations.
Matthias Alambritis.
Well done, Hassan. Congratulations.
Shahzeeb Ali.
Well done, Hassan. Congratulations.
Benjamin Biggett Webb.
Well done, Benjamin. Good family out there.
Paul Davidson.
Well done, Paul. Congratulations.
David Paul Eden.
Well done, David.
Anand Gogar.
Well done, yeah. Congratulations. Yeah.
Matthew David Bailey.
Well done, Max. Congratulations.
Aisha Bello.
Well done, Max. Congratulations.
Phil Simon Buendia.
Well done, Phil. Congratulations. Yeah.
Catherine Rose Cannon.
Well done, Phil. Congratulations. Yeah.
Paul Michael Carr.
Well done, Phil. Congratulations. Yeah.
James Cody.
Well done, Jack. Congratulations. Yeah.
Thomas Anthony Coles.
Well done, Phil. Congratulations. Yeah.
Peter Curtis.
Well done, Peter. Congratulations. Yeah.
Mark Finch. Philip Gardner.
Well done, Phil. Congratulations.
Bethany Rose Gelder.
Well done, Jack. Congratulations. Yeah.
Catherine Grindley. And also with honours, Adeleke Oluwadara Ajeo. Christopher Booth. Samia Samantha Amina Andy Mignon. Jiao Chen. Timothy Fitzhugh Barrett. Matthew Finbar Bork Costello. Susanna May Burton. Jack Cannon. Sarah Jane Craker.
Good fans out there,
Alex Craven Griffiths.
Well done, Alex. Got a big support out there.
Dadey Davey. Olivia Florence Dunn.
Well done, Olivia. Congratulations.
Sam Benjamin Evans.
Well done, Sam. Congratulations.
Hannah France.
Well done, Alex. Well done.
And also with honours, Rosemary Ann Sellers Edwards.
Well done, Rosemary. Well done.
Sam Archange Dodin.
Well done, Sam. Congratulations.
Sophie Myra Elkin.
Well done, Sophie. Congratulations.
Hannah Jane G.
Well done, Hannah. Congratulations.
Rachel Louise Greenalge.
Well done, Rachel. Congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Economic Science with honours, Lawrence O.
Well done, Lawrence. Congratulations.
Rebecca Paris Saida Barnett.
Well done, Rebecca. Congratulations.
Tom William Birchby.
Well done, Tom.
Jack Bukatz.
Well done, congratulations.
Owen Robert Thomas Bravey.
Well done, Tom.
Chris Brownlee. Alan Brunton. David Chivers.
Well done, David. Congratulations.
Liang Jing Chu.
Well done, David.
Samantha Durrant, also awarded the University of Manchester Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement.
Congratulations.
Jacqueline Siobhan Emisang.
Well done, Jacqueline. Congratulations.
Samuel Morris Gardner.
Well done, Sam. Well done, Sam. Congratulations.
Paul Groom.
Well done, Paul. Congratulations.
Ioana Haji Vasili. Pete Harland.
Well done, Pete. Congratulations.
Michael John Hobbs.
Well done, Michael. Congratulations.
Ting Ting Huang.
Well
Tao Jun Huang.
Well done, Tao. Congratulations.
Alam Hussein. Iakavos Sayakavu.
Well done. Congratulations.
Adam Harry Irving.
Well done. Congratulations.
Rasmus Johansson.
Well done, Michael. Congratulations.
Benjamin George Jones.
Well done, Benjamin. Congratulations.
Maria Kalitsi.
Well done.
Ellis Kirsch.
Well done. Congratulations.
James Nicholas Lee. Azif John Livesey.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jason Loney.
Well done, Jason. Congratulations.
Michaelis Luca.
Well done, Jason. Congratulations.
Yuan Zhao Luo.
Well done, Elijah. Congratulations.
Sarah Louise Marsden.
Well done, Sarah. Congratulations.
Jamal Yiltan Mustafa.
Well done, Sarah. Congratulations.
Thurain Mient.
Well done. Congratulations.
Sheena Nanavati.
Well done, Sheila. Congratulations.
Daniel Navazesh.
Well done, Daniel. Congratulations.
Sally Ann Nolan.
Well done, Sally. Congratulations.
Maria Orfanidou, also awarded the University of Manchester Award for outstanding academic achievement.
Congratulations. Well done.
James Orrock.
Well done, James. Congratulations.
Adrian Page.
Well done, Adrian. Congratulations.
Tayyub Shafiq.
Well done, Adrian.
Chetan Shah.
Well done, Adrian. Congratulations.
Rupa Shah. Yung Kong Xiao.
Well done. Congratulations.
Janat Pal Singh. Priyanka Srao.
Well done, congratulations.
Amar Thakrar.
Well done, congratulations.
David Urquhart.
Well done, David, congratulations.
Adam Marsh Walker.
Well done, David, congratulations.
Zhu Yin Wang.
Well done, David, congratulations.
Irawan Wangporn Penpa.
Well done, congratulations.
Delia Wright. Tessa Louisa Hester Zwemstra, also awarded the University of Manchester Award for outstanding academic achievement.
All women, wonderful to see.
Xia Li Kung.
Well done, congratulations.
Ozaze Ikbomwoza Ozage. And Hugh Peters.
We have witnessed the graduation of the class of 2009 from the School of Social Sciences. On behalf of the University of Manchester, I offer you my warmest congratulations and all the best for the future. Thank you. Please rise.